Hi viewers, this is Samanat from Small Steps Trader channel. In this video, we will see about relative strength index indicator. This is one of the indicator widely used in the industry. Many technical analysts will use this one. They may use a different indicator. If suppose a person is using 3-4 indicator, definitely RSI would be one of the indicator. So it's that much famous and it's very widely used in. So we will see quite detail about this. So this indicator developed by a Wells finder, the same person who developed the PSOR, ATR and ADX indicators. So the RSI is a momentum indicator, means it will uh, measure the rate of change, mean how speed the rate is rising or how speed the rate is falling. So that momentum it will measures. So before we see about how the indicator will be used, we will see how the indicator will be added in the chart and what are the customization we have to do. That we will see that. Okay. So in the chart, go to the indicator type RSI. The first one is the indicator. Before using this, if we do some optimization, we can effectively able to use this indicator. So those are first thing is see the points here, the indicator point 40, 60, 80. So this whole number is enough to us, but the decimal point are unnecessary. One thing. The second thing is the indicator, the curve you see, it's not bright. It's not brightly visible. So that we have to change. More importantly, if we are using more than one indicator, all the indicator, the parameters should be matched. So why we use the multiple indicator? To get the cross confirmation. So if we are using, for example, here RSI I am using 14 period, moving average I am using 20 period. So how you take the confirmation? If you take the confirmation each other, it will be in different position, it will say in different confirmation. So it may lead to the long confirmation and you will take the wrong decision and end up with the loss. So how many indicator you use, that is not the matter, but all the indicator, the parameters should be coincide. So generally what I use 20 period because 21 is the Fibonacci number. So to close to that, as for the round figure, I use a 20. So here I using moving average 20 period. So now I am going to use RSI. So I am going to change the period. So I am going to increase the 20. So it matching all the in the both the indicator parameter, now it is matching. Okay. Then I said it should be in the bright clear visibility I needed. So what I am doing is the RSI curve I make it as a block, right, dark block. So the visibility will be quite good. See that it's very quite good. Now I don't want the precision. See here it is in the 4 decimal points. I no need of decimal points. So what I am doing, I am making it as a 0. See here now it will be very good. So this is how you optimize. Once you implement the added the indicator, optimize the indicator for visibility and for better usage. Okay. So now we will see about how the indicator we have to be used. So we 14 period I change it to 20 to match with my moving average to coincide with that. Then the decimal point I made it to 0 and dark visibility. So this is the optimization I did. Right. So for what is the calculation for RSI? This is the calculation. So we are not going to see how it will be calculated because that and all is not required for us. Those will be taken care by the system. So to us, we have to know how the indicator works and how we have to use that indicator for our profitability. So that is enough for us. So with that perspective, so we are not going to see the detail about the calculation. Right. So now you see the indicator is here. By default, many people they use in the band channel. We can say that 30 and 70. And the upper side 70 and above, it is called as a overbought. Mean the price is highly valued. You can say that. So further rising of the price is quite difficult. So there are a lot of chances the price will come down because many people already bought it. So now the chances it will come down. So that is the thing. The another one is oversold zone. Below 30 is the oversold zone. That means many people already sold it. So further the price doesn't go out. Already it is undervalued. So that denotes the oversold zone. That means below 30 is a oversold and above 70 is a overbought. So how to use this? How to we take the position or exit the position based on this in the sense. So whenever, for first we will see the buying long side. Whenever the prices reaches here, already you, for example, already you took the position. So never sell it at here, because just now it reaching the overbought. So what we will think that okay, it reached the overbought, mean it is a highly priced, it won't go further. We will sell it. Don't do that one. Whenever the momentum indicator breaks the overbought zone and coming down, then you sell it. So sometime what happens? Once it entered to the overbought zone, the price still further progress. So even that time, the indicator will be remain in the overbought zone. So whenever it breaks the overbought zone, only sell that one. Or you are freshly going to take the short position. Whenever it breaks, you can take it. Similarly, in the oversold zone. So what is it? So while the momentum indicators enters here, the RSI enters here, don't buy it here. Or already you have the short position, don't exit the position here. Once it breaks the oversold zone, the 30th line, once it breaks, you can sell it out. Or you are going to take the long position here, once it breaks, you take it out. And further better things, once it bounce back, again it will retrace. Always the prices once will retrace. But take the entry at the time. But what happened? See here, again it came down. It comes down here. Now it going breaking it. So this is the position. This is where you can take the long position, or better to unwind if you are already in short. So this is how we have to use. Okay. Then this indicator sometimes it give a reversal. That is a good indication the price reversals. For example, the price is moving higher high. You can say the price is moving above, but once what happened? This see here, it reached the overbought zone. But price again, it quite come down, again it moving higher, but the same level the indicator not showing here. The price is higher high, but the indicator is lower high. So this is we used to say as a divergence. That means the bullish trend is getting end and bearish trend gets starts. So with this is the indication, we can alert and take the position or exit the position accordingly. Similarly, bullish divergence. See the price is coming down here. Indicator is coming down here. After that, the indicator started moving up. But again, price just moved up, again coming down. But in the same level, the price has come, but the indicator didn't come in the same level. So this is called as a bullish divergence. In the sense, the bearish is over. Now the bullish trend will reversing, means starting. That is bullish divergence. So, including me, many people said the same thing. Price go higher high, but indicator doesn't go higher high. That is divergence. But how the divergence is happening? As I searched in the YouTube, none of the video cover how the divergence is happening. So what I did in my previous video, I elaborately talked about the divergence, how the divergence is happening. So if you are not seeing that video, see that my previous video. I give the link in the description. Have a look of that. You will get a better understanding of the divergence. It will be used many times. Many indicators, you can say MACD, divergence in MACD, divergence in RSI, in many indicators. So, but everyone talks about that. But how it occurs? See that video, you will get a better clarity on it. Okay, so RSI we can use the support and resistance to hold or to make entry positions. Okay, for example, here we already in the long position. the price is moving up, then the price momentum also entered into the overbought zone. So what I said, once from the overbought zone it comes down, you can exit. I said it earlier, but that chart it clearly showed that. See here, it doesn't again go move up, but it not happens in every time. See, in this case, we will have exited here, but what happened? Price it had gone again further. It started rally. So if we unwind the long position here, we book the early profit. We use the opportunity loss for all this remains rally. So what we have to do is, whenever the price in the uptrend in the RSI, you can consider 40, 50 this zone as a support. Once the support line breaks, you can exit. But see here, prices started rally, momentum. This indicator also just exactly take the support at the support zone and reverse it. So you no need to exit the position because the support zone is not big. This is how you can have to hold the position. So once the price is coming down and the support zone also the momentum indicator breaks, then exit the position. So that's how you can hold the position for the maximum profit. This is in the long position on the uptrend. In the downtrend, you see here, it is clearly in the downtrend. See, the downtrend is prices coming down. So what we will do here? See, this exactly this is the resistance. In the downtrend, what you have to do is 50, 60 you take as a resistance zone. Exactly touched it and coming down. But earlier I said, once it come to the oversold zone, if you are already in the short, unwind it. But see here, generally you will unwind here. But what happened? It will be the early profit, but again price is moving down. So what we have to do, if you consider this zone as a resistance and wait and hold the position, see every time exactly touch that and it again coming down. It not break it. Once here it is a break it exactly this position. So that's how if you use the RSI the 50, 60 as a resistance zone and lengthen your profit. You will get a more profit. Okay, but the problem is you cannot you can draw this in the chart, but it's quite difficult. You can, if you are changing the script, again the line will be the same. But what I said, if it is in the uptrend, it's in different zone. It's a downtrend, the zone is different. So for every script, if you are changing, you have to manually do that. So this is one of the drawback. So how to overcome this limitation? In the sense, we have to use another indicator for the confirmation. So that's how you see here. I use RSI and also moving average here. For example, the moving average is from oversold zone, it crossed it, and the price also is coming from downside to the upper side of the moving average. So we will take the long position here. So what happened? See here, it reaching here, but already I said it. Once it coming out from the overbought zone, you can exit. But what will happen? Usually we will exit according to my statement. But again, I said you have to wait for the support zone it's breaking. So instead of drawing that, what I did, so it little bit it has break it, but I didn't exit the position because here I'll got the confirmation. But what happened here? It didn't break. And the moving average, the price didn't cut the moving average and coming down. But it didn't need that one. So I'm holding the position. Again, what happens is the RSI moving up again. The price also going up. Here again, I said we will cut the position. But what happened? Though it just touched it, there is no decisive candle below this moving average. So you can hold the position. So again, though it comes down, the price is moving higher only. So first time it quite little bit of decisive candle, it come down, so you become alert. The next you see very big candle, it cut it, so it came down. This first. So here you can exit it. Though its support zone is not break it, it coming out of the overbought zone. At the same time, this also an indication it crossed the moving average. So you no need to wait to cut the support zone here. So both the indicator, the overbought zone and here it crossed it, you can exit the position. So that's how you can manage it. Similarly in the downtrend as well. This is how you can effectively use the RSI for your trading and investment purposes. So with this we end up this video. These are the portal I referred for this video. My gratitude to these portals. So with this we'll wind up and we will see in the next indicator. Until then, bye. Thank you.